Oh, this is so nice to see everybody on Halloween.
Yep.
Little kids with costumes. It's getting dark out now. There's people with decorative lights.
Yeah, they really got that one.
That's why there's lots of people at it. And, oh, it's so nice. Look at that. That's so cool. It's like a traditional Halloween like I was a kid. People finally learned trunk or treat was wrong and it was stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, like, just...
I think Anna got candy.
Yeah.
Maybe one bag.
Oh, I remember this place.
Yeah,
they always decorated a lot. Man, it's almost like... I like the effort.
Little. It is.
Yeah, I like the effort. I like the colors. All the colors are so good. Oh, they got the Ghostbusters Proton Pack. And I think they made it themselves because it looks like just box shape. So I remember 10 years ago when I was like getting off from work, you know, from serving time at Amazon Penitentiary in Jeffersonville, and I was coming down through here about this time of day, whatever. And like there was like these kids, you know, crossing the street. Some kid had a costume made out of cardboard boxes they painted, you know, with like silver spray paint. You know, like they made their own costumes themselves. Kid was probably like 4 years old. Oh man, it made me so emotional. I had to cry because of like it was just so heartwarming, like the effort
They put into it.
Yeah, it's not like the carelessness and all that.
You know, when I was young, if you didn't make your own costume up, you didn't get one. They didn't sell them because we didn't have a Walmart.
Yeah.
You could maybe buy a false face, them creepy false face.
False faces.
Oh.
But they were more like, well...
It was just a face. You had to make up your own thing.
Most of ours were just those little masks, those little kind of look like the Lone Ranger masks
Yes.
and stuff like that. Yeah, we didn't have any thing you put over
No,
your
you
head
didn't
per
have
se.
costumes. You had to use a bed sheet or
Yeah.
somebody's old
You
clothes.
used your imagination to make you
Or
whatever you was.
makeup or lipstick. Where's the road?
You're almost there, Mom. You gotta go just a little bit further. Oh, I know. Yeah, this neighborhood was nice too. Yeah, I think I know where you're going. Oh, and Hillview Apartments. Oh, that area there. I don't know if there's gonna be trick-or-treaters though.
I don't either.
This was a nice neighborhood to go in, but I don't remember like us walking in this one so much.
No, it might be a little farther apart.
I think we used to drive through here for Christmas and see the Christmas lights. I think that's what we used to do. Okay.
Back in here's where that, was it Marcia? Was that her name?
Yes.
Lived back here?
You don't need to talk about that.
Well, that was kind of funny because old whatchamacallit be in his that druthers over there, and they'd be on the phone waving at each other and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know whatever happened to her. She got a divorce from him a long time ago.
I don't.
And he died here recently.
Oh, did he? He made
Maybe a
himself
year.
a car out of wood.
Yeah.
I don't know if he ever drove it or not. I just remember seeing it.
Look at these tall
Parked
utility
somewhere.
poles.
Huh?
These tall utility poles made out of metal.
I don't know. They're huge.
Oh, look at that. They got some like...
Oh, that's
Halloween.
Morgan. That's where. And that.
Oh, that's
that's
cool. Yeah, that looks nice.
Oh, somebody's having a party.
Yeah.
Good Lord, this is the one with the lawn.
Yeah, this is a lawnmower where the skeleton runs over the other skeleton.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's people doing that this year. And
There's
Mom, is
trick-or-treaters down there.
that garage door transparent? That's not reflection of light off there, is it? I don't
It's the
think
light
it.
inside.
That's what I thought.
Oh, he's out here with the candy, sitting out on the bed of the truck. There's a couple people.
Well, this is nice to see all this, right? Like Halloween getting back to the way it should be.
Got several down through here.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And then, you know, the orange lights, I'm glad to see
That's
that.
one of your kitties.
I like to see it's getting back to how it should have been, right?
Right.
It just...
We never get out on Halloween, so we didn't know.
Well, it's just been trunk or treat for years. I mean, there's no point in getting out on Halloween. It was
Oh, no,
basically
they're
dead.
getting out. They're getting out.
Yeah, it's nice to see this.
Oh, you wanted to go up on Snob, didn't you?
Yeah. And then, but also we got to turn it right up here and go.
By Hillview.
Yeah, Hillview. I like that property. I wish they would have obtained more property, would have made it bigger, because I like the quality of that apartment, the architecture I like. It was built in the late 70s. It opened in 1980, but like they were building it in the late 70s.
Where's the road?
It's almost, you're almost there. Here it is right up here on the right. Like in the 1970s, things were cozy. So when I was a kid in the 80s, you know, you still, like your new stuff was like your newer buildings were still from the 70s, right?
Remember our real cozy furniture that had all the coloring and the brown and the tan and the blue?
The orange.
Mom's carpet and stuff.
She had the shade orange carpet and green carpet.
And then go through the parking lot and then like loop around and go alongside the building. I'm surprised they don't got, see, these orange lights are so nice. So I wish this occupied more land. I wish it was like 3 or whatever stories high. But that right over there, that community room is so cozy inside.
Jim's been in it. Remember when we went up there and visit Grace?
Your aunt was up there.
In the community room.
It was so cozy in there, like that burnt orange carpet.
They're going to have a little band.
Yeah. Or
Oh,
entertainment.
somebody put in some
Those
orange
were
lights.
there.
Oh, they got a playground there now. And they still got these same dumpsters there from when I was a kid. Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, they cut down all the trees out here.
If they could go up and make it taller, it would be full. Can I go around?
Yeah. They got them a little park out here with a little picnic table and stuff. You can kind of see it, but it's dark. But I like the building architecture. I wish it was a steel frame instead of wood. But I mean, I like the burnt orange carpet in there.
Well, yeah.
Remember how they had I got pictures, remember, from when I took my son here in 2015? And now on their website, they got pictures, but they're like really small size, low resolution because of how long they were taking. Oh, they got like pumpkins in the community room. Oh, I like that. Oh, and then back when people had like the 1970s hanging chain lamps.
Yeah.
Made out of like the yellow
Your
glass.
mom had one, didn't she, Jim?
I remember we used to have some lamps that operated off the light bulb. It turned to deer. You know, it had a little thing inside, and it made it look like the waterfall and the deer.
Do you remember the fiber optics?
Yeah.
That was 1983. Yeah, it was that blue
All
plastic.
that big thing that
She
came
had a
down.
Christmas tree made out of fiber optics. And then she had a aluminum tree that had that
Color wheel.
color
That looked like a
Yeah.
fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of those fads came and gone pretty quick.
But they were still nice though. Now, one of Nana's friends lived up here, I remember.
Yes.
There's like school buses there now. You can see the reflection.
David McCarty.
Did you see that new house that they built over here toward the entrance to like that street across from the post office? It's like one of them little houses.
Where?
You'll see
That
it.
one that built on that hillside there.
Up that goes up high?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't
we
have
saw
enough
him
room
building.
for a big house, so he just
He didn't even have enough room for a normal sized small house.
he just built it 3 stories straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I gotta find the
You gotta turn left right up here at the sign. Right where a car is, basically. Right around there. There you go.
He's going over 30 mile an hour.
Yeah, you can see it to your left, right up there.
Yeah, we watched it.
Yeah, I did too.
That's kind of odd, isn't it?
Well, that's what planet you live on. That's
Yeah, a little piece of... O'Bannon lived back in here.
Yeah.
Because I went to his house.
I like how these...
Built the bridges and the banks and stuff. He lived back there too, didn't he?
Back,
Yeah.
somewhere back there.
Had come to, like,
My
he
math
always
teacher
had.
lived there. Reverend Huckabone lived there.
Huckerbone.
Huckabee.
Yeah, gee.
I think it's to the left where the governor's house was.
Yeah, I've been there.
Man, I like the architecture of it. I like the times I've got to see
We had
it.
to go there for something. I don't remember. And this is an old neighborhood. I mean,
I think it's from the 70s.
earlier than that, because my school bus came up here. On my route, we had to come up here and pick the kids up.
There's like some of these brick and stone.
It was
I
in
like
the 60s.
I like these. They're just, the architecture is neat. Like, and it
Now
had
these
like a
were
good-
built later from here on out. This road ended right here.
There's some holiday lights. Now on the other side, right over there, to our right, is where, like, you remember the old rock quarry was, where it's like it was a hill and then it looks like a volcano if you look on the topographical map,
Mm-hmm.
like with the top removed, like a volcano blew its top.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this looks so like just lonely out through here.
Well, yeah, it might have been old. Oh, it's an older neighborhood.
Well, it's just like, I don't know, they're kind of, anyway. Huckerbone. What
Jenny-
the Mom?
No, here it is. Jenny Huckabone. Huckabone.
Okay, it's
That
still
was her
weird.
name. Huckabone.
Oh, we can go back through here. You take a right.
All right,
Yeah.
Spencer.
Yeah, or Jordan or whatever.
It is. What is it? Harrison. Do you want to go
The
this
next
one?
one. I forgot the name of the street. I've been on it, but yeah, it's where Nana's friend lived right there. I remember that house when I was a kid.
Right here.
Yeah, they still got that same fence from when I was a little kid. They haven't changed it. The wood didn't all rot away.
Well, this town looks like nothing that I did when I grew up.
Well,
Because I remember it way before, when in the late 50s and 60s. Yep.
you're sorry.
Yep.
I just figured there'd be some Halloween decorations. So here we can go like McGrain Street, McGraw, whatever street, you know, the
Here.
street. Yeah, where people like usually go through. Cause we've been trick or treating back through here before. Oh, I think there's some activity. There's some trick or treaters. There are. Oh, the window down, Mom. What's fogging up? Oh, there's the trick or treaters.
Yeah. It's fogging up.
Yeah. It was getting stuffy in here too. Oh, and I remember like some people decorate for Christmas here too, and they light it up. There's that church buried like in the middle of the town. And just back here, like
There's more. They're up here. They're.
I see that. They don't. There's not like a lot of Christmas. I'm sorry, Halloween lights. Oh, that air feels good.
Yes, it does.
I figured there would be more Halloween lights out here. Well, I mean, there's Christmas lights out here a lot of times.
Yeah.
Huckerbone, huh?
No, Jenny Huckabone.
There's where Chrissy and Bridget and all them lived.
Yeah,
in
right
the
there.
80s there. Oh, they got some decorations there. Oh, it's like an inflatable tree with like jack-o'-lanterns and stuff. Yeah, remember those like apartments over here? Yeah, I remember those. I don't even know what architecture style they call those.
Those were built later on.
I remember when I was a kid.
My Aunt Joyce used to live right there at that house on Corydon.
One of Nana's friends lived in those apartments I was talking about.
That's where Ron grew up, Jason's dad. That's where they all lived. 5 kids and his mom and dad.
Wow.
It's been around forever. All right. Where?